Hello and welcome to Learnaversia's daily news video. I am Charbel and we are the best news channel of all time with smart, well-informed reporters and great, interesting topics. And most importantly, the truest and most accurate news from the entire globe. First, let's talk to Vlad Kovalenko, a news reporter from Ukraine explaining the crisis.
I'm Vlad Kovalenko, and here's the story of the possible invasion of Ukraine. The Russian-Ukrainian war is an ongoing and protracted conflict that has started very long ago. It involves Russia and pro-Russian forces on one hand, and Ukraine on the other, supported by NATO and the European Union. You might be wondering, why is Russia threatening to invade Ukraine? Russia denies its planning an invasion, but it has seized Ukrainian territory before and has an estimated 100,000 troops deployed near its border. Ukraine shares borders with both the EU and Russia, but as a former Soviet republic, it has deep social and cultural ties with Russia, and Russian is widely spoken there. When Ukrainians deposed their pro-Russian president back in early 2014, Russia annexed Ukraine's southern Crimean peninsula and backed Ukrainian rebels who had captured a large part of Eastern Europe. They fought the Ukrainian military ever since in a conflict that has claimed more than 14,000 lives. Russia's deputy foreign minister compared the current situation to 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis, when the US and Soviet Union came close to a nuclear conflict. Western intelligence suggests a Russian incursion or invasion could happen sometime in early 2022. But can Russian action be stopped? President Vladimir Putin has spoken several times to Mr. Biden, and high-level talks continue. But Russian officials have warned that Western rejection of their key demands, such as banning Ukraine from joining NATO, are leading to a dead end. The question is, how far will Russia go? President Biden has warned a full-scale invasion of Russia would be a disaster for them. That's everything up to today. Charbel, back to you.
Well, I for one do not trust Russia at all. Anyways, let's move on to the French-Canadian USA politician Louis Thomas.
Yes, thank you, Charbel. I am Louis, and here I'll talk to you about school shooting in USA.
Oh, really? I thought there weren't many school shootings in the USA. Aren't people just overreacting?
No, Charbel. On the contrary, there are a lot of school shootings in the USA. This year only, there have already been 5 school shootings in America. And since 2018, there have been 128 school shootings. On average, each school shooting takes 1 victim's life. That's enormous. Some students are scared to go to school, but there is a way we could prevent school shooting in America simply by banning guns from school.
Yeah? Then we should implement more strict gun laws, but not ban them.
Yes. If there were more strict laws about guns, if, for example, we couldn't bring guns to school, many lives would be saved. And you could feel safe at school. School shootings happen often because the aggressor is getting bullied and he wants it to stop. It's not the best way to get it to stop, but I can understand that they are desperate.
Louis Thomas, we are moving to Antoine to understand the horrible problems of Lebanon.
Yes, hello, and thank you for having me on this news broadcast. During the last 2 years, everything has been getting worse and worse here in Lebanon. First, Hassan Diab, the ex-prime minister, was forced to quit his post in August 2020, being replaced by Nejab Mikati, a billionaire. The country was already poor before. Nejab promised that he would set the country back on track for an economic revival. But their economy has never been lower since he became the prime minister. France wanted to help Lebanon, but corruption was too much of a problem. The government has been corrupted for years. Politicians make money on citizens' back. All the money sent to help the country by France ended up in some politicians' pocket. In January 2021, around 3/4 of Lebanese people lived under the poverty line. Just a comparison, at the same time, in Canada, less than 30% of the population lived below the line. And just when things couldn't get worse, in 2020, an explosion happened in one of the busiest ports of Beirut, killing over 200 people and injuring over 7,000 people. All this costing around $18 billion of material damage. Here is a video of the accident. Many of most crucial Lebanese people are literally quitting the country by now. 20% of the doctor has already left. And a survey showed that around 77% of citizens would also do the same thing if they had the choice.
Yes, what is happening there right now is truly horrible. My father immigrated from Lebanon in 1989, and a quarter of his siblings still live there. That is why this story is very important to me and truly affects me. Anyway, this was Learnaversia's daily news video. I am Charbel, and have a great day!